Looks like I'm live. Yeah. All right. So just let me know with emojis if you see me in the chat. Ooh, hi from Oakland, over here in Napa. Anyway, you guys, how you all doing? It's Sunday. I'm having a rough day, kind of health-wise, but I'll talk about that in a second. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at the Goosby Twins Planner, which is one that I ordered this week. Now, I put this in the description. I'm going to say it again just to let you all know. Disclaimer, this planner is sold out. I think did a Kickstarter for it, and then they had it on their website, and it's a January through December planner. And when everything happened recently with Erin Condren, this planner got recommended by a few people. I don't think they'd really gotten a lot of, at least that I had heard, a lot of play in the community, and people went and bought them out. However, I think it's a good idea to look at it because they're going to work on another run, and I've heard from other people that they are taking suggestions and feedback in, so this is a perfect time to take a look at it. So this is a Black-owned planner company. They're actually twins. They give you a little card with their picture, and oh my god, how cute are they? And so it's their names are Christina and Kayla Goosby, and then they also gave a really cute little bookmark situation and a bunch of crown stickers and etc., etc. So a bunch of little extras. I have not really looked at this planner yet. Oh, good. I could see emojis in the chat. Hell yeah. All right. So I haven't really looked at this planner yet. I wanted to save it for you guys, but I'm also going to plan out next week in it. I figured that's the way I have a stack of planners next to me and more coming in. So until I figure out what planner I want to be using right now, this is what we're going to be taking a look at. So this is their 2020 planner. They had two different covers. They had this one and they had a black cover. The black one was sold out, which is fine because I would have picked the flower one anyway. It's got the coil that I love, the good metal coil, and some silver foil for the year on the front with this like kind of autumnal flowery situation. And on the back has the crown, which is their logo. Anyway, so we're going to take a look at this. And for some reason, everything is super blasted out in my camera. So why don't you give me a hot minute to see if I can fix that. Give me 1 second. I was messing with filters earlier to try and make it slightly more focused. Because, with the live stream, it gets a little weird. But whatever. We'll deal with it. Anyways, this pattern is sexy as shit. You guys know I love flowers, and like if they had a material of this, I would so wear a dress made out of it. Am I right, Kat? Kat might have already left. Kat's going for a walk. The flower material on this planner, if you had a dress, would you wear it if it was made out of this pattern here?
Yeah.
Yeah, same, dude. Did you find it?
No.
I thought I put it in there.
What are you looking for?
I had a 20. I was gonna send Kat. There we go. That's a $1 bill. I know I had it. I got it for cash back when I went grocery shopping. Maybe Jessie has money. I don't know what I did with it. Jessie, do you have any cash?
Yeah.
I wanted to send Kat for a walk. She picked me up some candy. Okay, you go deal with Jess. Okay, anyway, sorry guys. Distractions. Okay. Anyhow, gorgeous colors here. So let's take a look at this. It feels like it's about the same size as, say, an Erin Condren planner or any of those other styles. I've got my ruler here so we can double check that it's, I'm going to measure in the imperial system because that's the ruler I have. So yeah, it's about 7 by 9. Yeah, so basically the same size as an Erin Condren or any of the other planners that are kind of in this range. This first page says this planner belongs to. Now the paper is thick and it's smooth in like a printer paper kind of smooth way. It doesn't have that like silky smooth that like a plum paper has. It's got a little bit of a tooth to it, but it's mostly smooth and it's nice and thick feeling, and it's a bright white. And then we have 2020. And then oh, this is cute. This is their whole like mission statement, and it's on the front of their 2020-21 divider. The divider is cardstock, and the tabs are laminated. I'll move it so you can see it from under my picture. Have I had the time to sneak into the Discord dream? Not yet, Jennifer. I will look at it though. Yeah. So, laminated tab, and then this is cardstock, and this is also cardstock because it's another divider, but this gives you your 2020-2021 calendars. Look like this. And then holidays. Got Juneteenth in there. Looks like they've got some of the Jewish holidays, but not all of them. So there's a sprinkling. There's some good holidays in here. And again, there's not all of the holidays in here, but that seems to be the case. It is interesting to see, though, that they have Juneteenth in here, and they have Election Day as a holiday, even though technically it's not, but it should be in the United States at least. Cinco de Mayo is in here. This just goes back, though, to what I would hope that a planner company would do, is to just leave the holidays off completely and let people put their own in. Because, like, for example, Cinco de Mayo, but then there's actually Mexican Independence Day, which is in September, I think. I don't know the day, though. They didn't put Columbus Day in here, which is excellent. But then again, there's not like all, like they have Hanukkah in here, but like Yom Kippur is not in here, and Passover is not in here. So, and I'm not faulting any planner for not having all of the holidays. This is just more to prove my point that I feel like holidays should be not in the planner at all. Let people put their own holidays in, because there's no way you're going to get all of them. And so you might as well, if you want to represent everybody, just give people the chance to do it themselves. Hanukkah, but not the high holy days. Yeah. So what setup do I use to film this? There's a webcam, which is iffy at best. And then I have my computer's webcam, and I'm using OBS streaming software. I do love that they excluded Columbus Day. So, and yeah, no, I'm changing my planner. I'm not, you watch the other video to see it. Like, I wasn't waiting. It's my fucking planner. Like, I don't want to have to think, if I have to think too much about, like, justifying why I'm using a planner, then there's no fucking point to that. So I'm not going to try and justify using a planner that I'm not going to use. Here's a notes page. Okay, so the notes page, I'm going to tell you something right now. This little font with like the kind of like the whoosh kind of way, it's not my aesthetic, but I am so excited to see a font that's so different than the fonts I'm used to seeing in some of the planners I'm looked at. It's like got handwritten, but it's not like calligraphy or photography. Most of the handwritten looking fonts I see in planners have that like photography look, and this does not, and this does not. This looks, even if it's a font, it looks more like regular handwriting, and for some reason, that is tickling me pink. I'm going to turn off my video for a little bit, because it makes it hard to see the whole planner. I'll get it back on when I start planning my week out, but for now, we're just going to leave it off so that you can see the whole planner. Anyway, so there's your notes page. And then there's quotes. You guys know how I feel about quotes, but at the same time, it's small. I can give it that. I do actually like that this is a big empty space with like the little quote, because if you wanted to like do memory keeping on this page or do your own doodling or something, you have plenty of space to do it. And if you don't want to do that, if you want to leave it blank, it just looks very, very like minimal, which I like. So there is that. The quote is subtle. Plan with Elizabeth. Perfect. It is very subtle, which I appreciate. If you're going to have a quote, and like that's why I don't super mind it when there's like a little quote along the top if it's tiny, as long as it's not some like ridiculous, like be positive all the time kind of quote. It's when they're big and like cover the whole fucking thing where I'm like, come on, stop telling me how to live my life. All right, so here is the monthly with the same kind of font, and it's a little hard to read. It's a little hard to read, especially this lighter color. I think it's different and it's cute looking, but it is a little bit hard to read. And there is the holidays on the calendar, so it just goes back to what I was saying. I like how this is not just a grid, but each day on the monthly is its own box. I just think instead of just like a grid, that's kind of cute. You could super highlight in between and like add color here if you want to. And then on the side here, it says goals, and there's a lot of extra space. So if you wanted to write small, you could do one goal on each one or whatever. And then they've got the little like dots next. There's just a lot of little details here that look different than some of the other planners I've used, but they're still neutral, which it's like an aesthetic thing. Does this aesthetically please you? Some of these things are not things I would choose in a planner, but the neutralness of it is making me very happy. And the some of the different things about it, for some reason, they're just tickling me pink. So the tabs have the whole month, not the first. That's the thing I didn't even notice. But yes, the tabs have the entire month on them. They are very nicely laminated, like very, very nicely laminated. And then this first month page feels like cardstock. The rest of it feels like the good paper. And here we are into the month. This is the beginning of January because this is a January through December planner. And it's vertical style with 3 boxes. And I will test to see if they are like the size of like quote unquote standard, like the 1.5 inch boxes that we're used to seeing. And I feel like those boxes were kind of really started by the Erin Condren planners because other planners started using them. And I know Happy Planners boxes are quite a bit bigger, mostly longer, I think. But a lot of other planners and sticker makers have kind of designed their full boxes, I'm using the quote-unquote full boxes, to work around that. So I'm going to take this Chrissy Ann design sticker, and I just want to see. And I will do more of this when I plan the week out, but I want to kind of see how. So it looks like the boxes are slightly bigger on both sides, but we'll look a little bit more when I plan my week out. So it's 3 boxes. They've got the holiday here again. Then there's some, like, it looks like different little quotes during your days. That's not something I'm a big fan of. That'd be something I would definitely be covering up. And then at the bottom, there is some notes section. And then there is just a gray box on the side that you can use however you want to. I know some people will be frustrated by this because it doesn't have any lines for people who want to use it for notes, but other people might really like it because they can use it to doodle or if they want to or whatever. It gives it maybe a little bit more flexibility. That just depends on what it is that you like. I personally don't give a shit if there's lines. I use lines, but I don't need them. I don't really care that much. But I can imagine, I know there are some people where that matters. When it comes to the font across the top, again, it's a little bit difficult to read because of the darkness of the numbers versus the font along the top. If the numbers were a little softer, or if the kerning, which is like how far apart the letters are, wasn't quite so broad, I feel like it might be a little bit easier to read. But I like the idea of it. I feel like it needs like a tweak to make it just slightly more legible. Does that make sense? And then there's the dashed weekend. So all of the days of the weekend are dashed. Not something I really care about. I feel the same way for planners that put like a color over the weekend. At least this is a little bit less obtrusive. So if you're going to highlight the weekend, this is probably the way I would do it because it's not very noticeable, but it's not something that I necessarily would want because I've gone on my rants before about the weekend not being the weekend for everybody. So at least there's the same amount of space for the weekend though. Am I right? So, and so then we flip through. Oh, there's extras. Okay, hold on. So there's all these little bits and pieces of quotes, which I would likely cover up with stickers. I'm sure some people would love to have those on there. I'm just not one of those people. And then in the back here, we have some monthly extras. We have a monthly expenses. There's an entire little tiny calendar you can use here for your bill tracking, bills, amount and due, and a little savings tracker for 5 weeks of a month plus a total, a space for notes, and then a grocery list that is divided into dairy, fruits and vegetables, protein, miscellaneous paper products, grains. I think this reminds me of the Budget Mom planner, but a little less so specific. And to be fair, I actually have the new one of those that I'm going to be looking at probably next week. but I like that it's not so specific. If I was going to make any changes to this, I would leave this monthly expenses just the way it is. It seems exactly what I would use it for. And for the grocery list, I would just take off the categories, because like if you're vegan, thank you for the super chat, Jasmine. If you were vegan, this might not be your thing. I'm not vegan. All I do is watch vegan YouTube drama. But I will say, if they left the grocery list, or if they gave you like you could use these pages to meal plan and have your grocery list. Like, I actually think having a grocery list like dedicated spot is great for someone like me. You might not give a shit, but for my personal preferences, this would be great. I just wouldn't want the categories to be specified. And then you get 3 notes pages, 3 notes pages at the end. How the fuck? There must not be a lot of other extras in this, because for them to offer a weekly planner with monthly and then 1 and 2 plus this spreads of extras on top of the weeks and have it be so skinny, but the paper's nice. Okay, whatever. Okay, Beyonce is one of the quotes. I can't hate. This is a good quote. Power is not given to you. You have to take it. Beyonce. I might make an exception for quotes for this one, because it's Beyonce and also because it's an awesome fucking quote. So I'm just going to say, and it's actually perfect, I think, for Black History Month. Yeah. Okay, so vegan in the comments is like, the dairy thing wouldn't bother you, just use it for dairy alternatives. Yeah. So, whenever I give these like reviews, generally speaking, I try to think about them from all different angles, but of course I'm not always going to be right for other like experiences and things. Anyway, so yeah, these are all looks like everything is the same. I'm just looking to see if there's any like quarterly things. Sometimes there is in planners. And it doesn't look like it. So that's the planner for the month. So let's go to the end and see if we can solve my mystery as to how this doesn't, if there's a lot of random bullshit in the back or not. Okay, so this is the end of December 2020. We get to the notes section that's just blank, so you could decorate that. And then there is just a handful of note pages. And then there's a handful of blank pages. And that's it. Wow. That is like okay, so this is like hitting me right on the not too much extra bullshit kind of. And the neutralness, it's so neutral. I love how neutral it is. Little things like this are not my thing, but if I could pass on a little bit of my feedback for them, oh my God. The paper is so nice. The coil is so nice. The neutralness is so nice. This planner is so close to so many of the things I want. Oh, yes, Jenna Marbles. I didn't watch the video because I've loved her for years and I don't have the heart to watch it, but I understand why she's doing what she's doing, and her apology is not one for me to accept. So, yeah. Anyway, this pill, by the way, I should tell you guys what's going on with my health today, because I have to take this pill in 15 minutes. So I need you guys to remind me at 3 o'clock to take my pill. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pine Grant, you did this last time and I still can't, I don't know if I pronounce your name right. Anyway, neutral, minimalism. The coil is small. It's a smaller coil. I might suggest to them to try doing a slightly bigger coil, because if they get people using stickers, it's going to fill up really quick. Like any planner does. When you start putting a bunch of shit in it, it starts to fill up, and this is the coil is like a smaller size. So, yeah. So, anyway, there's a lot I love about this planner, and there is some stuff that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, but what I'm going to do is plan this next week out. Let's see. Fingers crossed for next week that there's a bunch of quotes on the days so that we can see what it looks like to okay, make it happen. Is that this week? That's the week we're in. Next week, it's going to July. So we got Dwell on the Beauty of Life, Keep Going, and Independence Day. So I'll be covering those up because A, I don't need those, and B, I don't really celebrate the 4th of July. It's not like a big political stand that I make. I just don't. It's not my thing. Like, so, but I've said in my last video, I don't really celebrate a lot of holidays because of various reasons. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is the week. Now, this is a big week for me. A big week. I have a project I have to start working on this week. That's basically it. But then I also have, on the 3rd, we have both the Animal Crossing update that I'm excited about, and Hamilton is going to be on Disney+. And I am going to be watching Hamilton while playing Animal Crossing all day on the 3rd. I'm just saying. I'm just going to be real with all of you. So, I have not actually gotten any of my week planned out either. Like, I have not sat down with my calendar or anything, so that's going to be a fun situation. All right, so what am I going to... what am I going to use? And this we should do a pen test too. We should do a pen test. Let's do a pen test really quick. We'll go in the back here. We'll use one of these blank pages. Also, price. This planner was $20, which is a phenomenal price. I don't know if it was $20 because it was already mid-year and this planner's halfway over. And that's a discounted price. It didn't show as like, you know how sometimes they have like the price and then there's like a line through it and then there's a new price when they discount something. That wasn't the case. It was just $20, which is a great price. I have no idea if that's how much it costs to get this planner at the beginning of the planner year or not. And now the website is under construction so that they had a lot of traffic come to it. So I don't know. That's question mark as to how much this price, but if it was $20 and they can keep it that price, you guys remember how I was saying my dream would be an accessible planner with great paper and a great coil? This is great paper and a great coil, and $20 is a chef's kiss price. All right, let's grab some highlighters. We have a mild liner. We have a children walking in the door. We'll use a Tombow Mono drawing pen because that's right here. We'll use a... Hi, baby. Thank you. Reese's Pieces. My great children bringing me Reese's Pieces. Here's a ballpoint pen. I need a gel pen, and I don't have any out right now. Give me a second to find one. I need a gel pen. Why do I only see fine liners? I'm going to swap my fine liner for a Pilot fine liner. I don't know why. I just feel better doing that. Why? Why not? Why not? Where the fuck? Okay. Oh, here's a Uniball Signo gel pen. Okay, we got gel pen. We need a Tombow. Here's a Tombow dual brush marker. I think we're good. Okay. This is the Goosby Twins Planner. I actually don't mind the crowns that much, and I think it's because they're so soft and they're kind of cute. But I think would be happier if the note you guys know how I feel. I don't like it when notes pages have a bunch of random branding on them. So I would prefer to not have them, but they don't bother me so much because they're so pale. This is a Bic, yes, it's just a Bic crystal ballpoint pen. I got a box of these for my kid to sketch with, and I am now using these a whole hell of a lot. So don't hate on me for loving some ballpoints right now. Ballpoint. And then we got gel pen. We got fine liner. The Ollie the Song. Highlighter. And Tombow. Okay, let's take a look. You happen to really love the crowns? I'm not using a planner at all. The closest I've been using is the little print impression weeks because I've been fucking around with that for a couple weeks. So it looks like the only bleeding is from a few spots with the Tombow and a little bit from the end of the highlighter where the ink pulls up. The rest of this doesn't bleed, but it definitely shadows. There is a little bit of the ridging from the ballpoint and the gel pen, which is generally natural with me. So is it the thickest paper in the world? No, but it's good. It's decent paper. It's not shitty printer paper. So thumbs up for the paper for me. That's about as much as I want out of the paper. So, all right, let's go to the beginning of the week and let's start planning this week out and see how it works. Oh, it's a Monday start with where's Kat? Is Kat Yimit in the chat? If not, Kat, it's a Sunday start on the monthly and a Monday start on the week. Okay, so here we go. I need a kit or something to use. I'm going to use a kit because I want to kind of try it out with the different sizes. So I'm going to go to my Chrissy Ann Designs binder and see if I've got one that's got some extra bits. Okay, this one's kind of cute. I'll go with this one maybe. Live life in full bloom. Okay, this is a springtime kit. No, it's not what I want to use. Maybe this one? That spring has sprung. Well, it's a springtime kit. Let's just do that. Let's pretend it's spring, okay? Because I don't want to wait till next year to use this. So let's pretend it's spring. Okay. So this is a Chrissy Ann Designs full week kit. It's generally sized for planners like the Erin Condren. So let's see how it works in here, all right? So the first thing I need to do is, thank you, Sally. Okay, speaking of which, let's talk about my health, because this is the thing I have to remember on Monday, so I don't forget. I have to call my doctor because I think I'm having another gout flare-up. I woke up this morning feeling heinous as fuck on my foot, and I was like, is it gout or did I just sleep weirdly? After waiting for an hour, I think it's the gout, so I took this pill. It's called colchicine. I'm supposed to take it at the beginning of a gout flare-up and then take a second one 4 hours later, which is in 6 minutes. So I'm going to take it as soon as it's time, and if that doesn't work, then I'm likely going to be roid raging this week. So I just thought you all should know that. Okay. One thing to note is that if you use date covers like this, they are certainly not going to cover the whole thing. But I wonder if these strips... Let's see. Put this strip down here. I didn't even grab any washi that matches. We'll have to do that in a hot minute. And if I put that strip there, and then I put this here, let's see how it covers it up. So you have to like center these because the boxes are slightly smaller. That's not centered. That's okay though. We are all about crooked stickers here. Am I right? I'm not right, but whatever. But it looks like if you do a strip across the top and you use like one of these little date covers that's like, I've seen a lot of date covers that are around this kind of size. By the way, these are removable stickers and they peel up just fine from this paper, at least thus far. If I notice any problems, you'll see them when I do. So, okay. So, but it covers up because of the way the wording is. It doesn't show in between. That's one of the things that bugs me is if you're trying to cover something up, but you use stickers that don't completely go flush against each other, then in this little gap, it peeks through. But because of the way the number and the word is, it looks like you can get away with covering shit up like this and not having it be perfect. So there is that. Channeling Ben Franklin with the gout in time for July 4th. Oh God, I hope not. You would totally pay another $10 to $15 for this planner and you bought it for July. Yeah, this is, you guys, like, for any nitpicks I have with the font or whatever, the quality of the paper, the quality of the lamination, the quality of the coil, for $20, this is a fucking steal. I hope if they raise their prices because they can, and I'm all for people raising their prices if the demand is there, but at the same time, like, I hope that they don't raise them outrageously because I feel like there is a major market for a good quality planner that doesn't cost an arm and a leg I mean, I know they also have like, happy planners with coupons and shit like that, but in buying from like an independent seller like this, I understand with like costs of everything, like it's really hard for independent sellers to compete with big box stores because they can't outsource the same amounts of work and the same amounts of materials to lower prices to do like coupons and shit like that because it's too hard. They don't have the connections or they don't have the buying power. So I hope that they are able to keep the prices low as they rise in popularity, because if they can keep their prices in like this sort of a range, even within a $10, like even up to like say $30, if they can keep the price for this planner in this range, they are going to have a certain amount of clout in that part of the market, because most of the year-long planners from the bigger sellers are a lot more expensive than this. And I'm not hating. I've spent money on those planners before and been totally satisfied. But I would be such a huge fan of seeing a planner that has this kind of quality but is less expensive so that it's more accessible for people. Just saying. Like all of my quibbles with this are not with the quality. at all. It's just with some of the design choices. That's the thing, Pam. I don't know if it was $20 because half a year was over or not. So I'm curious. I kind of want to like reach out to them and be like, can I interview you on my channel? Because I'm curious both about what they're going to do and what it was like to get kind of like stampeded. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really curious. Does that make me like creepy? Probably. All right. Oh, nice. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Okay, so that looks, I like the look of that. I'm going to deal with this in a hot minute, but I'm going to first take my Sakura Micro Perm, and I am going to, I have a smaller tipped one that I think I got from a Simply Gilded box. Where'd it go? 03, that's the one I want. And I'm going to, no, wait, that's the 05 was the bigger one. I'm just going to date this really quick. What the fuck? Is it tomorrow the 29th? 29th, 30? Yeah, I think that's right. Please tell me that's right. I'm just going to 29, 30, 1, 2. Yeah, because Friday is the 3rd. The bummer is that on Saturday, on the 4th of July, the kids were supposed to be going to their summer camp that they usually go to. It's a UU summer camp for a week, but, you know, as with many things this year, it got canceled, and it's a bummer, you know? Oh, thank you for the reminder and the super chat, Ellen. Planners were on sale, not sure of the standard price point. Okay, I'm curious to know what the standard price point is. Thank you all for reminding me of the pill. All right, I took it. Colchicine makes me feel pukey, so if I barf, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, I took it. I'm good. Okay, moving forward. Let's see here. Now, we need somewhere to put the meals for the week because, do you remember how I said that's the one thing I haven't done since I have been planning with the COVID is a spot to write down, like this will probably be for my to-do list, but down here I really want to put like the available meals. And so I want kind of a way to, mark that. Let me think about that for a hot minute. Well, here, maybe the first thing we'll do is take this weekend sticker. Maybe I need some washi tape. I need like a matching, oh my God, I got the burps. I need like a matching purple, hold on, hold please. I'm grabbing a washi tape. Maybe this one? And maybe this one? And maybe this one. It's a spring situation. Spring situation. Oh my God. You guys, I don't know if you can hear me very well or not, but my stomach is so fucking upset. This colchicine is not friendly on my tummy. I'm just saying. Okay, we'll use some washies. I didn't spend a lot of time choosing them, so they're probably not going to be the most matchy-matchy in the world, but fucking whatever. I don't care. Okay, so I got a few Simply Gilded washies that I think will look nice. Maybe this cloud one is the pretty one. So maybe what I'll do is run this cloud one along the bottom here, like this, to kind of cover up the Independence Day. There is a cat making love to my foot. What is happening? Oh, it's Lucy. He is curled up against my foot. I wish I could show you this. Maybe I'll take a picture. Hold on. Okay, here, look at this. Lucy is asleep, curled up on my foot. Tell me how cute that is. Okay, anyway, I'm going to put some of this cloud washi along the bottom. It doesn't match perfectly, but like I said, I'm not... If I wanted it to be perfect, I would have taken a few minutes before I started streaming and picked out some washi tape. But I am flying by the seat of my pants right here, my bros. Did I miss having all this space? Yes. Should I go eat a snack? No. I need to wait until... I need to wait for a little bit first. So... And I did have like a nice sandwich for lunch to try and deal with it. The colchicine some of its side effects are nausea and some other gross things. So, yeah. What is my take on what's going on in the world? Fuck, take your pick, dude. Which, you know, like, I'm gonna put the weekend sticker right here on the bottom instead of the top because that's the way I'm doing it. Okay, so this is looking pretty cute so far. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. I don't want to just cover these up and then get going because I want to do it day by day like I usually do. So because this has got this like vertical situation, I kind of want to get my priorities section lined up first, which would be on the bottom here. And so I'll use these today stickers and we'll see how these fit. I think that they're going to be like, I'm going to have to center them, which is going to be a little bit annoying for me because like, you guys know how much I fucking hate having to like line things up, but whatever. So here you can see it doesn't exactly fit, but it is just small enough to look cute when you center it, if you are willing to center it. And if you don't want to center it, run some washi tape and then put it on top and then nobody's going to fucking know. And then you just be like, pshaw, it's straight as it's going to be, which is how you can refer to a lot of things. Uh-oh, I hear, sorry, Susbra. Oh, you had to give... I'm sorry, Amanda. That's a bummer. Yeah, you're right. La Femme Rouge, that is a great thing to say. It does feel very set up for sticker planning. It's basically like a layout with boxes and space. And then slap on your stickers, slappity-slap them down, and you're good to go. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you made it, though. I hope that you had some people... sent over to your video today, yesterday, whenever the hell it was I posted. I don't know what fucking day it is anymore, you guys. Time is but a construct during COVID-19. Time is but a construct. So, I thought I scheduled it right. I hope I scheduled it right. Oh, who knows at this point. So this is going to be for my little priorities sections. Looks like a memory keeper pick. That is probably a good one, especially now that he's not curled up around my foot. He's curled up now by my chair. He's mad because I kicked him out of my chair. Apparently, a hard, cushion-free, home goods swivel chair is Lucy's favorite spot. Like, I bought a cushion to put on it to protect my little butt because, well, it's not really a little butt, but you know what I mean. To protect my booty when I'm sitting here all day working because... the chair helps really well with my posture, but it's not great for my butt. But then my cats have dragged the cushion off of my chair and have started using it as a cat bed. Never mind the fact that we bought them a cat bed and neither of them give a fuck. But my stuff makes a great cat bed. Jesse just yelled something at me and I don't know what. All right.
We bought them
a couple of cat beds. All right. Nice. Oh, I'm so glad. Sorry, I feel like I'm... Anyway, okay, so this is what you guys... I'm really happy with this so far. I'm really happy with how cute this looks. Like, isn't this cute? So far?
Just lovely, sweetheart.
I'm sure you think so. Thank you, Jesse. This is a 7x9, yes. Does he like the cool... It's not quite hard. It has like a... slight amount of cushioning with like a linen-y sort of tough, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a plastic chair. It does have a little bit of a cushion, but just not enough for my butt cheeks. Use the cat bed as a cushion, then they will use it. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, I might just do that. All right, so meal plan. That's what I got to figure out. So we haven't actually gone shopping yet, so we don't know what our foods are. But what I want to do is just have a section. We can't make there's that. I need to have a section to write down all of the meals that we currently have available. So I think maybe what I'll do is an idea. I'm going to take this meal plan sticker that says meal plan right here, and I'm going to put it like this. And then this whole section is going to be for food that we have available to cook. And I'm going to start it by, what pen am I using this week? I didn't even stop to think about that. What pen am I using this week? This one. The, what is it? Sarasa Dry Durfit Grip 05. I got this from somebody at the Chicago Planner Conference, and it's been my favorite pen lately. The fucking squishy like the grip is goddamn amazing. All right, so I'll put tilapia plus rice, roni, and fish cakes. Because we have those 2 meals available, but the rest we need to go shopping for. So I'm just going to use this to fill in all of my meal stuff once we go shopping. So that'll work. And this might be a little weird having it off to the side like that, but I kind of think it's cute. So, and that's all that matters. All right. They want to smell my butt. Okay. I'll use their cat bed as a cushion. Then they'll use that. All right. I'm so glad somebody wants to smell my butt. Okay, so this side, though, what am I going to do here? I think I need to put weather somewhere. So weather can go over here. So maybe we'll use this pink Monday through Friday right up in here for weather. All right, weather here. And now we need to look up the weather because I haven't done that yet. Because I said I am not prepared. So we're going to open up my handy dandy weather app. What is it? Warm, and then it cools off, and then it's warm. Yeah, California. It's all sunny. No, it's not all sunny. So sunny, 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 cloudy, sunny, cloudy, sunny, sunny, sunny. Yeah, California. Okay. 89, 51, 84, 53. It's not bad, though. 80, 51. Just it's supposed to be 73 degrees on Thursday. That's like, oh. And then 78, 51. And 85, 53. And then 87, 53. All right, there's my weather. Any filk, but it is northeast. Will I share a list of the planners I will review? Sure. What do I have here already? I already have the new Budget Mom Planner, and I have the Amplify Planner to look at. I ordered the Yellow Paper House Planner to take a look at, and cloth and paper inserts, which are exactly what I want. And I'm probably going to order something from Lights Planner Action. I don't remember what else. That's all I have off the top of my head so far. That's plenty so far for a while. So, all right. I like putting the weather in the planner mostly because it lets me know, like, do I want to shave my legs today? Am I going to wear shorts? You know, or like now that we're not leaving the house that much, but is it going to be a good day to open up the house all day, or should we open it up in the morning? Because as you can see in Napa, it cools off quite a bit at night. So opening up the house in the morning to air it out when it's going to be hot later is usually a good idea so the house doesn't smell like the funk of 40,000 teenagers, even though there's only 2 of them here. So there's that. All right. moving forward. Ew. And see, Mariah, that's why I'm glad I don't live in Sacramento. I used to live in Woodland. That was close enough. Okay. So there's that. And now I want to put something else here, like something, we need something decorative. And we've got this July 2020 that I don't give a shit about. So I don't want to use the Spring is Sprung because that seems remarkably silly to put a situation. I'm going to use this Good Morning Sunshine sticker to cover this up. Good morning. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to layer. I'm going to do some layery amazingness. Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello. I'm going to take this full box and put it here. You twinkle above us. We twinkle below. Good morning, starshine. You lead us along, my love and me, as we sing our early morning singing song. Beep blah bloopy, boo me 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 la 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 lo lo. Okay, where we at? Lo lo. Dooby dooby wah wah, dooby dooby wah wah. Early morning singing song. Okay, I'm gonna put to-do sticker right here. Sorry, that was a hair. That was a hair music break. All right, got to do there. Look at that. Okay, I think we're doing good. No, this is not going for Hairspray. I was singing from Hair. I actually don't know the music from Hairspray very well. I have resisted getting super into it because I love the John Waters movie so much that I don't know if I can handle the fluffy musical version of it. All right. So, where are we at? Okay, so we got like the basics done. Now I got to start planning my days. And so Monday. La la. La 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 la. You know, maybe I could just put a checkbox in every single one of these and that would cover those quotes up. But I feel like that would be like the punk ass way out. And I don't want to be a punk ass. I'm probably going to have to grocery shop tomorrow because I don't think it's happening today. Am I right, Jesse?
What?
Are we not shopping today?
No.
Okay, so tomorrow's grocery shopping. I'll go, Jess. You don't need to. I know you have a lot of work to do tomorrow. So, grocery stores tomorrow. So we'll use this sticker to cover that up. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Now it's covered. Well, yeah, but Deb, you know what I'm talking about. Like the John Waters Hairspray versus the like Broadway Hairspray. Grocery time. We need to go to Target and TJ's. My handwriting looks like garbage, and that's okay. All right. All right, so it has to happen on Monday, and I have some work to get done. I need to finally like pull my head out of my ass and get my patron stuff up on Monday because I haven't been doing that lately because I've been feeling so shitty. But it's time. It is time. So I'm gonna put that down here, down here, down here. Where are you? We'll use this one. This little writing patron post. And then the other thing I have to do is call my doctor because I need to figure out if the gout has gone down, and if it has not, then I need to get a prednisone prescription, which I actually already have and I could do a refill of, but I don't want to just start taking prednisone without any, doctor approval. No, I have not stalked the Discord yet, Jen. Just letting you know. I will do that hopefully today. Call Dr. Hefner because my nephrologist is out of town for a week. Perfect timing. Yeah, the song I was singing is from Hair. Not Hairspray. Hair. You know. Give me a head with hair. Long, beautiful hair. Shining, streaming, gleaming, flaxen, waxen. Give me down to their hair. Shoulder length or longer. I love you guys. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so that's what I'm going to put on Monday. And then I think I'll likely be just getting a bunch of work done as well. So maybe a full box checklist is the idea for work. So we'll try that right here. Because I'm going to have lots of work to do. And so we will put the Get It Done sticker right above it. And I will fill that out tomorrow when I figure out what I have to get done. All right, Tuesday. Let me check my calendar. Beep, beep, blah, blah, blah. La, 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 lo, lo. Where's my Google Calendar? Why can't I find it? There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta pay. So Tuesday, I have to go pay Kat's orthodontist bill. We're close though. I think we're like within 4 payments of being done with our what's the word I'm looking for? Our obligation. Both houses. Thankfully, they're one of those offices that lets us split it because we have the 2 different households, and then we each just make payments on our half, which is nice. Because then there have been other times where like I've had to like collect money from my ex and then make the payment for us, and it's less of a hassle. Lets people handle it on their own terms and such. So that's tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you like horror and thriller movies? Yes. We just watched... What did we just watch? We just watched 2 horror, like black comedy horror movies. We watched The Hunt and we watched Ready or Not. Ready or Not was better. They were both hella gory and yet hella like good times. Yeah, Jenna Marbles is a famous YouTuber, and she made some really kind of like shitty, problematic, kind of racist jokes back in the day when she was young. I mean, she's one of those who's shown that she's learned over time, but she feels awful for the harm that she might have done with her old videos and has decided to step away from YouTube. And like, I don't blame her, you know? And like I said, I can't accept her apology because she's not apologizing to me. So it's not for me to accept her apology. I thought that it was probably one of the more from what I've heard. Like I said, I've not watched it because like she was one of my favorites for the longest time, and I don't have it in me. So, yeah. I cannot wait to see the Moulin Rouge stage show. No lie. Okay. Anyway, so Tuesday there's that appointment, and I don't think I have anything else specifically on Tuesday that I'm doing. I'm not going to be doing challenges for July. If you want to do a challenge, go look through for the ones I've done before. Just go look through the old ones and pick one of your favorites. If you look up the first year I did the lettering challenges, I did a bunch of really awesome historic Black people for February that year, and that would be a great one to revisit for July if you want to look through it. But I've just been so out of it that I haven't had the creative energy to think of it. They will be back next month, even if they look slightly different. But I do have to do a lot of work on Tuesday on a specific project that I'm working on, so I'm going to block off a good chunk of that day for work. I'm going to use this guy. But as for the other priorities that day, that depends on what I get done on Monday. So I'm not actually going to list the priorities on Tuesday because I don't have them nailed down yet. We'll do some work. Okay. Work. Angelica. Work. Eliza and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters. Yeah, no, I'll just talk about this here, is that I think that I actually went through a bit of a like, not quite the same thing, but in sort of in my head space fairly recently, because of how bad I've been feeling and how much it can impact me mentally to be me on the internet as part of how I make a living. And it's exhausting. And I would imagine that for someone like Jenna, who has over the years learned and grown as a person from who she was back then, I can imagine that realizing that some of your legacy is built on some of the shitty things you did 8 years ago might be enough of a what's the word I'm looking for? Enough of a instigation is not the right word I'm looking for, but like enough of a, God, what the fuck is the word? Like something to kind of trigger her leaving. Do you know what I mean? Like, my guess is that she is not just leaving YouTube because she made problematic and shitty videos 8 years ago. My guess is it's part of a bigger picture thing that's happening, but that is one of many reasons. That is my guess. I do not have any insight as to that being the case. Just speaking from personal experience, as somebody who has not been anywhere near as in the spotlight as she has, I can see that being part of it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Precipitation. Catalyst. Thank you, Maggie. Catalyst, I think, was the word I was looking for. Or impetus, that might work too. But yeah. So she can like, it's not, the reason I said it's not up to me to accept her apology is because the shitty things that she did were not affecting me. Like, you know, the shitty things that she's done in the past affect other people, and those are the people who need to decide if her apology was adequate or not. I don't get to make that decision because it wasn't for me. I can be sad that somebody I follow is no longer on YouTube, while at the same time both understand why she might not want to be and understand that no matter how much she's grown and no matter how much she's apologized, that's still not going to be enough for some people, and that's okay. Those people have every right to still be mad, and she's not come out of this looking like a golden child. So, like, you know, it's a lot to talk about. And, like, you know, I think the bummer for me is that there are so many really shitty people who are still on the internet, but it's not like you can't have one or the other. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like she made the decision that she felt like she needed to make, and that overanalyzing it we're never gonna know exactly why she made it. But the fact that she's trying, that could be a good thing. But again, it depends on your point of view, I guess. I don't know. I'm rambling about this. Do I still use my bullet journal to break down projects? Yes, my bullet journal and my Google Calendar. Although it's mostly in my bullet journal, it's like unintelligible, scratchy writing, and then my calendar is where I sort of parse it out. Anyway, okay. No, I didn't say I was privately going to use my Erin Condren, Sally. I was going to use some of the stuff I've paid for. I'm not going to use the planner. I show my planner. But like the blankets, you know, some of the pens, things like that. Yeah, I'll use them. I just won't use them on my channel. You know? but I want to get my money's worth out of them, you know? So, yeah. I'm just not gonna... Yeah. All right. Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday we have to pay our mortgage. No, we don't. Wait. Jess.
Yeah.
We don't have to pay our mortgage on Monday, right? Or Wednesday? Right?
I think that is the case, yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm going to put that on Tuesday for Jesse to find out. Did we pay our mortgage? We refinanced, and we just finished signing all the papers. We had to set up a whole socially distancing situation in the front yard with the notary because the interest rates are low, and so we decided to take advantage of that because, you know, adulting. So Jesse needs to call to find out whether or not we're paying our mortgage on Wednesday. Figure out mortgage. I feel like we have 1 month off. Any little bit counts when you have a California situation. Okay. Yeah, don't ask me about the Shane stuff because I don't fucking follow that shit. What I know I get from lurking on Reddit. But I don't watch. I don't fucking watch that shit, generally speaking. Okay. Wednesday, so we don't know. I'm going to leave Wednesday blank for now. I'm going to just add some stickers and we'll figure it out later. We'll go this way. I don't have a lot to plan. You guys, it's for the same problem. That's the problem with it. Like, the reason I was having so much fun with the small planner is I don't have as much shit going on. But I do have some shit going on. There's some of it I can't write in here on camera yet. And there's some of it that I don't know yet. So, Friday, though. We're going to make Friday our excellent day. It's going to be our most excellent day. So Friday, today, what are we going to do? My priority for Friday is to priority for Friday is Hamill film. For those of you who don't know, on Friday, Disney Plus will be streaming. It's a stage recording of the original Broadway cast of Hamilton. It was filmed, I think, over 3 different shows and then spliced together. If you ever watched the 25th anniversary from the Royal Albert Hall of Phantom of the Opera, that was also recorded over 3 different shows and then spliced together with the best takes from all 3. But it's a live recording it was recorded live of the original Broadway cast. And while I've seen Hamilton on stage, it was of the touring cast and it was awesome. But God damn it, my body is not ready to see Chris Jackson as George Washington because he is a fine ass man. And also Leslie Odom Jr. as Aaron Burr. And also Daveed Diggs as Lafayette. And also Renee Elise Goldsberry as Angelica Schuyler. And also Jasmine Cephas Jones as Mariah Reynolds. I mean, and Peggy, but Mariah Reynolds specifically because, God damn it, that song is gorgeous. Midnight West Coast, Midnight Jennifer on the 2nd, or Midnight on the 3rd. Yes, my living room will also be the room where it happens. Did I find a blood pressure tracker? No. That's actually something I should probably put in here. Maybe over here? I don't know yet. Hamill film. And then also there's the Animal Crossing update that needs to be put in here. I am very excited for Hamilton. No one else is in the room where it happens. The room. Yeah, he gave up 2 of the 3 fucks. I think the one that's left, because he gave up, sadly, the one I hoped he would keep in was the one from Yorktown where Hercules Mulligan, when you knock him down, he gets the fuck back up again. But that's one of them. And then the other one that he took out was from Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. That's the one. So the one I think he left in is the one from Say No to This, when he's like, that was my wife, you decided to fuck. That fuck, I think, is the one they left in. So, yeah. No, it's going to be on there afterwards. It's just everybody wants to watch it as soon as it comes out. Yeah. And then Animal Crossing update is the other one I want to put in here. I'm like barely lettering. I don't give a fuck right now. Animal Crossing. That's not Animal New Crossing Horizons. Animal New Crossing Horizons. Fuck yeah! I know what I'm doing. Okay. The update, it's the swimming one where you get to swim. I'm going to swim. Update. There we go. 0 hour on July 3rd. Oh, great. Oh, great. Good. No, it's not the one from Yorktown that's left in. He said that the one from Yorktown is getting blanked over. Like there's just going to be like nothing. Like knock me down, I get the back up again. And then the one for Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans is they're going to record scratch it. But then... yeah, he tweeted about it. He said he literally gave 2 fucks for the kids to be able to watch Hamilton. All right, and then for the weekend, we're not really doing much. We need to get some work on the garage done, but I'm like, you guys, I'm losing all my steam. I'm so exhausted and feeling like I'm going to hurl. So I might just walk away from this in a few minutes. But let's see what a to-do list looks like when there's no lines. Let's do that, okay? So I'll put a little box here for call mortgage company. Is my pen running out? Okay, and then call Dr. Hefner. God damn it, my pen is running out. Fuck my life. Call Dr. Hefner, and then I have an email I need to send at the beginning of the week. And then I need to do my patron calendar, or at least try. I can't fucking write. Okay. Well, there's some of a to-do list. So that just lets you know what it might look like without lines, with like scribbly ass writing, if that bothers you, or if not. Did it push through the paper where I wrote Hamilton? Good question. No. There's a little shadowing. You can see the shadowing, and it's like rough, but it didn't push through. As far as I know, Debbie, it's going to be on there just after. Like Friday is the event because that's when it's like dropping, but then it's going to just be available from what I understand. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it as this, you guys, because I just don't have anything left. I have nothing left to give. But I hope this gives you an example of how you might plan in a planner like this. Note I covered up everything I didn't like. The only thing that's not covered up is these dashed weekend days, if that's something that bothers you. But this is a cute planner, and the paper is really nice. So I hope that they are going to come out with either more layouts or whatever. But I'm curious, and I would love to talk to them more. So if they see this video, reach out. Otherwise, I will do my best. I need to write that down, too. Reach out to Goosby Twins. I'll make that big. Reach out to Goosby Twins. Yo. There we go. Anyway. Yeah. So this is a cute planner. This is going to be fun. I'm going to continue to use it throughout the week. Although if I'm going to be on prednisone, I may not use it very much, but we shall see. I will check back in with you next Sunday, same time. And I will be doing another planner. It will likely be the Budget Mom planner. I was going to put up like a poll, but honestly, this is the next one I really want to look at because I really want to see what changes got made between last year and now. So this one is there. Although I will also say if the cloth and paper stuff shows up between then and now, I might change my mind. So we shall see. But I will check back in with you. I hope that this gave you an idea of whether or not this might be a good one for you. Although, like I said, it's sold out right now, so we'll see how it goes. But as an option for the future, this is an excellent, excellent addition to the planner world with just enough different, I think, to make it its own. But at the same time, having the quality things that I'm really hoping for a planner that I spend, good money on. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful week. I will update in my Facebook group and here on YouTube with the gout situation if you really want to know. Wish me luck because I feel like I'm going to barf right now, so I might need some. Anyway, you guys, don't forget to like this video on your way out. I never ask to like except on live streams, but since I'm only doing live streams now, apparently I ask all the time. So, yeah. Anyhow, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for hanging out, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see you next time. Hasta la vista, babies.